When I was asked, well, I'll introduce myself. I'm Andrew Bear. I hail from Austin, Texas, and I know the couple in honor from college. I was good friends with Byron or Mark, however you know him, and had the privilege of meeting his now lovely wife, Paula, in Melbourne. In Melbourne on the Great Ocean Road. And they asked me if I would be part of their wedding, and I was super excited because I thought I was going to be the officiant. And when they told me I was going to be the MC, I was a little confused because I never heard of that before, and so I had to figure out what that meant. So here's the process I went through. I did a little bit of Googling because that's where everyone ends up when they're trying to figure out what to do with their day in lives. And according to Kim Chang of New Zealand, the MC's job is to make sure everything goes as smoothly as possible, taking pressure off the happy couple. And they can be known as one of the most important people in the wedding. And since I am ordained and I thought I was going to be the officiant and I didn't get the chance to do it, I will be giving baptisms and blessings outside after with Father Chris. I volunteered you without asking. I apologize. But I did learn that basically my job was to be exciting everyone, getting everyone riled up, being a little loud, and bossing people around, which if you can't tell, I am excellent at. So without further ado, the first one up is the mysterious sister and maid of honor of Paula, who I finally had the opportunity to meet about 3 minutes ago. And from what I gathered, she is a connoisseur of many things, especially Gatorade and Pedialyte. Please welcome Audrey Broussard.
Thank you. I just want to start it off with thanking everyone who came to gather and celebrate the lovely couple. What a beautiful evening. It's so exciting to be here. I'm also very excited I will no longer be receiving texts at 2 a.m. comparing black and white photography, different fonts on placemats, which, by the way, I did do your place card, so you're welcome. So I'm very happy that that's all over, but in all honesty, everyone thank Paula for planning such a fabulous evening. And please thank Mark for drawing the line when he needed to. So as Drew said, my name is Audrey. Paula is my older sister, which means I have known her my entire life. To prepare for this evening and this speech, like Drew, I did a lot of Googling. And I found some interesting facts about sibling relationships, specifically having an older sister. Studies show that the influence of an older sister, a sister, not an older brother, is almost as powerful as that of a mother's on childhood development. Influence of an older sister can help boost childhood development in the same way as a mother's continued education. Older sisters are not only caretakers, but most importantly, they instigate play, which benefits socialization and communication, which I am using right now to make this speech. Growing up with a sibling fosters empathy, pro-social behavior, and higher academic achievement. And according to the stats, it also decreases the likelihood of divorce. So, Mark, you're not just gaining a wife tonight, you're also gaining a partner who has years of practice in the art of understanding emotions, managing anger, and resolving conflicts, thanks to yours truly. Most importantly, Paula has showed me that you really can do anything that you want because nothing was ever going to stop her. We both don't take no as an answer. It is simply just a suggestion to find our own way. Paula and I are also very bad liars. Her eyes are her giveaway. They're very big and beautiful, but they do give away her lies. As a baby, when left alone for just a moment, my Pawpaw Bob returned to the living room to find it destroyed. And in the middle of the room was Paula and her big, guilty eyes. So that's how she learned the nickname Scud, like a Scud missile. So Mark, I salute you for being one of the few who can defuse a Scud missile. I have had years of training, and it is very impressive to see someone with expertise such as yours to be such a calming presence for Paula and a soft place to land. It is not easy to keep calm around Paula, especially when she is determined to have fun. One summer evening when I was in college, I was going to a concert with my friends in Philly, and Paula decided to tag along, but she didn't have a ticket. So she figured, I'll just scalp one. And as she's scalping this ticket, she asked the guy point blank, "Is this fake?" And he didn't answer. The ticket was fake. So she got turned around at the concert door and decided she'll just go to Dave & Buster's. 30 minutes later, I got a hot dog with my friends, and all of a sudden I see my sister in the venue. She had climbed the fence in. We're both very short and have maybe each had experience running from Cherry Hill PD, but climbing a fence on sand is very difficult, especially when you're going to get into trouble instead of get out, but I commend you for that. So, Mark, I know what it means that to love Paula is to sign up for a lot of adventure. You have to be a bit of a daredevil to truly commit. As I stand here tonight, I'm both overwhelmed with joy and nostalgia, reflecting on the journey that has brought us here to this beautiful moment. Mark, my parents and I have had the privilege of witnessing Paula's growth from a fearless little girl to the stunning and brave woman sitting here before us, and we are overjoyed that she is about to embark on the adventure of growing old with you. Mark, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being the one that Paula has chosen to stand by her side for this incredible journey. We've all seen her navigate life with courage and tenacity, and she has now found someone who not only appreciates her boldness, but complements it perfectly. Watching you together, it is easy to see that your life is one that will be filled with laughter, love, and a touch of mischief. Let's all raise our glasses to Paula and Mark, a dynamic duo embarking on a journey filled with lots of joy, lots of laughter, and of course, countless adventures. To the happy couple.
Man, I couldn't be in a seat any further away. It's like the longest loop. Next up, we have the infamous I just hit the button. Kent Todoroff, which if you don't know him, he is the best Eagle Scout in the state of Virginia, and the favorite Todoroff son, Kent Todoroff.
I'm not an Eagle Scout. I gave up way too early.
My birthright, you are.
All right. So I'm going to start off saying I'm going to fight through the tears because I know it's going to happen at some point, so please bear with me. So, good afternoon. I'm Peter Kent Todoroff. I'm the youngest, most attractive Todoroff here. And like the groom, I went by my middle name up until university. My middle name is Kent. So a lot of you know me as Kent. Some of you have heard me as Peter or Peter Kent. And I made the executive rebranding decision to go by my real name at university as Peter. So I think my brother did the exact same thing. And to avoid confusion, I'll call him as my brother. But in actuality, he's always been my role model. And now the tears start. So I haven't witnessed every happy moment in my brother's life, but without a doubt, it's clear to me that my brother is true inner happiness with Paula, and they've been, developing a wonderful life together. We will cry together through this. I knew that he found someone special by how giddy he sounded over the phone, talking on WhatsApp late at night about her. And I knew they were destined for each other and eventually marriage when they adopted Marla together. As the younger sibling, I often don't get the chance to give advice or be right at all. But I have approaching 4 years of marriage under my belt, so I'll try to give some brief words of wisdom. Anything of high value comes from hard work, and a marriage is no exception. I encourage you both to communicate your needs and challenges you're facing together. And that's whether or not you think the challenge only applies to you, because from now on, it's your partners. Through every step, through everything in your life, you have each other to lean on, to confide in each other, and never shut each other out. Everyone here today is so thankful that you've put this wonderful time together, because we are so eager and excited to celebrate your marriage together. It's starting. I don't know if I can say any more. It's just going to come out like waterworks at this point. I wish you all the best, and you'll always have the family here and us to lean on. No matter what time zone you're in, how many hours, how many plane flights away you guys are, you'll always have us to support you, and we love you both.
Okay, I think next we are eating. That's correct. So, yeah, if anybody has, bring out the food, woo! Oh, okay, Paula would like to make a speech. Okay. Oh, I left my phone. Oh, no, here it is. I got my notes. Hold on. So next up, we will be having a lovely gentleman that I met on the ride over here. He is the father of the bride, a man of many accolades and awards, professor of the year, greatest coattails in Wahiki, and the grandfather of the cutest puppy in Auckland, John Paul Broussard.
Oh yeah, I got mine. Probably the worst thing about teaching after lunch is trying to make a speech in front of a bunch of people who are fortified with booze and don't have any food. As Rabbi Drew and my daughter Audrey indicated that they use Google a lot for their speeches, I'm a professor. I use ChatGPT. So just to make sure that you know where I'm coming from, I have very much difficulty speaking without using my hands. And so having to have the mic in one hand helps slow me down. And I very much appreciate, everyone knows I'm John Paul Broussard. I'm the father of the bride, Paula Ray. I didn't grandfather all of a sudden. That's good too. And I'm honored that all of y'all here, many of you travel many miles across many time zones to visit and experience this wonderful special occasion between Paula Ray and Mark Byron. As many of you know, Paula is a very special person. From the moment she was born, that moment, she was life, excitement, and love and adventure. She's never been shy. And her gregariousness showed very early. I remember taking Paula Ray to school. I was a PhD student at the time. She was 2 or 3. And it was a weekend, and I was hoping that we wouldn't see anybody. But no, there was somebody on the other side of the building. And when we walked in, he yelled, "Hey, my name is Paula!" I bet thinking, how in the hell did that noise come out of that small body? But that should come as no surprise to y'all, because that's who Paula has been and always will be, the friendliest person in the room. Our gathering here today is just testament to Paula's friendliness and lifelong connections she makes with so many. Not only is she friendly, she's the most adventurous person I know. Who else would quit a nice paying job, move all her crap in our basement, move to France, and then move to New Zealand with nothing more than wonderment of the world and everything it has to offer? I would like to take a little bit of credit, but because her parents, me and her mother, Rayanne, brought Paula and her sister with her to travel. She just wanted to travel. Adventure was Paula Ray. Her fearlessness to discover new things has no bounds, and in my mind, undoubtedly will carry for many years to come. I've still been trying to figure out what the heck they're going to do on the honeymoon, because they've still been traveling all the time. I just don't know. To most of you in this room, Paula is the glue that keeps many of you together. I don't really need this. Yeah. I'm right-handed. I can't stop. Okay, thank you. She's the glue, and she's the instigator of fun. She is the person who you can call if you're in trouble and need help. To me, she is the first precious gift her mother has given me, her sister being the second. There is nothing that has ever or will ever, except for maybe shots and needles, stand in Paula's way. If she wants something, she's gonna get it. Although I first questioned Paula Ray's desire to travel to New Zealand on a backpacking visa, I knew there was no persuading against. When she told her parents she was dating someone from Virginia, my first response was, "You didn't have to go all the way to New Zealand for that." But I'm the lucky one that she did, because now I have a son. And boy, what a son I now have, thanks to Teresa and Doug. Mark Byron, thank you for loving my daughter and making her happy. From the first time we met in D.C. in 2018, I knew how lucky I was because you would take care of my daughter. You are a wonderful person who treats Paula with respect and care, even when she faints from getting shots. You have a great sense of humor, a generous heart, and a sense of adventure rivaled only by your bride. I am glad we are now family, and I look forward to hearing about all and maybe participating in some of the shenanigans you and Paula create. Without a doubt, Paula Ray and Mark Byron are a perfect match. Your shared interests show how small the world is, but yet has so much to offer. Your support for each other is strong and can overcome any obstacle. You are not only partners, but our best friends. Please join me in raising a glass to the happy couple. Cheers. Cheers. Now let's get this party started.
Well, how do you top that? So next up, we will have these two lovely this new lovely, wow. Let me start over. This newlywed couple that we have up here that are lovely humans that have allowed me to travel with them, enjoy their friendship. A mountain man of many mysteries. Is his name Mark? Is his name Byron? Is he a CIA operative? And beside him, the lovely, fantastic, always organized, always planned and prepared, blogging everything. Let me introduce to you Mark Byron and Paula Ray.
Thank you, Drew. Hello. Okay, so we would like to thank everyone who's traveled. So up here, but don't hold it down there.
Yeah, just can't hold the bottom receiver.
Okay. Okay, so hello. We wanted to thank everyone that's traveled far and wide to be with us here today. We have guests from 4 different countries, 7 U.S. states, and 4 regions across New Zealand. So we're honored to have you all here with us today. We would also like to give a special shout out to our MC, Drew Bear, who came... who came all this way with his family, including baby Rue, as well as our friend Melissa, our day of coordinator. Thank you. The day wouldn't be possible without you two. We'd also like to thank Leah and the team from Man O' War, Wildflower for the amazing florals, Tamara at Lilith Cake, which will, I'm assuming, be very good. Bryce, our DJ, the Waiheke chef for the amazing food, our photographer and videographer, Haley and Scott, who, by the way, actually informed Mark and I that our dog was a combination of our names, which Steph figured out apparently immediately earlier. Marla is Mark and Paula. Yeah, so it didn't just take us a while to figure it out, it took everyone else a while as well. My Waiheke for the additional seating and the bar, and of course Father Chris for the most important part for marrying us. Cheers.
Okay, and now I'd like to thank my beautiful wife, Paula, for all the planning that she's done for this. It's literally been planning for the last year and a half. So, yeah. I'd admit, probably, 2 years? Good question. But yeah, I mean, at times, it drove me crazy, but I'm very happy. I'm very happy with how everything's turned out. I mean, this is totally totally perfect. So yeah, thanks so much. Planning it down to honestly to like down to the minute. So, but yeah, I'd say, planning a wedding with Paula is a lot like traveling with Paula, which a lot of you would know. I mean, there's a lot of research involved, a full-on itinerary, making sure that, everyone is looked after and, we get the most out of everything. So that's exactly what she's done here. And yeah, it's great. Yeah. Yep. Also, just want to, again, thank everyone for coming, so far here. It's great to, have, I think, 42 people from overseas, as you said, and then a lot of friends here in New Zealand. I want to thank, my mom and dad for all the support. Also want to thank my new mom and dad as well, John Paul and Paula Ray, for their help. My best man, Peter, maid of honor, Audrey. And Marla, our dog of honor, of course. Well, I hope you had all met already. Yeah, we have some disposable cameras. Where are they? Over there? Yeah, so make sure that you take some photos, document all of this. If you look on the program at the back, there's like a QR code. So you can go ahead and take some photos and upload them to share. We also have a Jenga guest book, so make sure that you sign that. Is that over there as well? Yep, over there. Yeah. And in conclusion, we do have just a quick little game. So it's on the back of the program. So yeah, we'll go ahead and go through that. It's 5 questions. A guess who of Guess Who. All right, and you can just shout out the answers, and then I'll confirm them if we're right or not. Okay. So the first one is, who said "I love you" first? It was me. I did. It was me. Okay. The second one, who cooks more often? Yes, that's correct. That is correct. Who is better at directions? That's correct. My wife. That's very correct. Who is the daredevil? Correct. And who's the bigger party animal? All right. And here it is. It's my wife, but tonight it's us. Let's get this party started.
Yeah, thank you, brother. And with that, let's raise our glass to a toast. Thank you for the wonderful experiences and friendship and family you provided to all of us. Cheers to the new married couple.